Jones, what do you think?
Not a bad bunch, not a bad bunch at all. Edna, you are really improving. Winnie, you and the girls need to get those knees up. And boys, you gotta pick them up and lay them down. They're paying $4 a seat out there. Now, where are you, Mac?
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Mac.
Excuse me. Hey,
Listen, I need you to get all the names and addresses because I want everything set by the time Julian Marsh gets here. Come on, Bert. We still have 4 songs to write.
We got the whole weekend.
This is
all
true.
right. Names and addresses, let me hear them.
Phyllis Dale, 156 West 47th Street. Lorraine Fleming, same address as hers. Diane Lorimer, 333 Park Avenue.
And I'll bet she gets a little behind in her rent.
Well, look who it is. You remember Anne Riley.
Anytime Annie, who can forget her? She only said no once and then she didn't hear the question.
Hey, Ethel, must have been tough on your mother, not having any children.
Hey, everyone quiet, all right? This is still an audition, damn it. And anyone who doesn't want this job, the nearest bread line is around the corner. All right, Mac, how about those addresses?
All right, let me hear them.
Looking for somebody?
The dance director. I'm here to get into the show.
Well, you're a little late. They already picked the chorus. You should have been here at 10.
I was, but it took me an hour to get up enough courage to go through the stage door. You're not Mr. Marsh, are you?
Billy Lawler, one of Broadway's better juveniles. Say, I bet you're new to show business.
I've had experience.
How many shows?
Any number of them.
Such as?
This would have been my first if they'd taken me.
I'd take you any day. How about lunch?
No, I've got to see the dance
Or
director.
dinner, or lunch tomorrow.
That's very kind of you, but I really must see the dance director.
I know a bundle of humanity. She's about so high. I'm nearly driven to insanity when she passes by. She's a sunny little honey, but oh so hard to kiss. I'll try to overcome her vanity and then I'll tell her this. I'm young and healthy and you've got charms. It would really be a sin not to have you in my arms. I'm young and healthy and so are you. When the moon is in the sky, tell me what am I to do? If I could hate ya, I'd keep away. But that ain't my nature, I'm full of vitamin A. Say, you're not gonna get Andy Lee to audition you unless he's got no choice. Come with me.
Oh, I really should.
Oh, come on, you do know this song, don't you?
Well, yes, but...
Okay then, kid, go to it.
To what?
Your first notes on Broadway. What are you looking for?
My good luck scarf. I wore it when I was elected Miss Allentown.
Come
and
on,
Miss
kid, sing. I'm young and healthy, and you've got charms.
It would really be a sin not to have
you in my arms. I'm young and healthy, and so are you.
When the moon is in the sky, tell me what
am I to do?
If
I'd keep away.
But that ain't my nature. I'm full of vitamin A. Say, I'm young and healthy, so let's be bold.
Face front.
In a year or 2 or 3, maybe we will be two.
Take it from the top, Oscar.
I'm young and healthy, and you've got charms. It would really be a sin not to have you in my arms. I'm young and healthy.
All right, hold it.
And
hold
so
it,
are
Oscar.
you.
Who told you to sing?
It was my idea, Andy.
Really? That's a pretty fresh idea. You beat it.
Give her a break, Andy. She's great.
Hey, Andy, Mr. Marsh is here. Taxi just pulled up.
See, Mr. Marsh is here. I don't have time for breaks. All right, damn straight, Toots.
Don't go. I'll talk to Julian
No,
myself.
Billy, I don't want you getting
Hey,
into trouble.
I said beat it.
All right, I'm going.
At least give me...
Excuse me. Mr. Marsh, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what was.
What the hell was that?
She wanted to get into line, boss.
Our line or Notre Dame's? All right, everyone gather around, listen to me. Today we begin work on a new show. You're gonna rehearse 4 weeks, then try out in Atlantic City. You're gonna work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're gonna dance till your feet fall off and you can't even stand up. But in 5 weeks, Pretty Lady's gonna be the best damn show this town has ever seen. You're on your way to glory and $32 a week. So, anyone who doesn't think he can handle it better quit right now. Nobody? Good. Take a half an hour, get measured for wigs and costumes, then let's get to work.
All right, wigs are in dressing room A. The costumes are downstairs. Let's get a move on.
Hey, somebody left a purse on the piano.
It must be hers, the kid Andy threw out.
Oh,
Anything in it?
What's it? 1, 2, 45 cents. Whew. Big spender. And Peggy saw a little card that says Peggy Sawyer, 125 Elm Street, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Well, you go get your feeding. I'll make sure she gets it. Julian, that was a marvelous speech you gave, and you will not regret one word of it. Pretty Lady is the best show we have ever written, right, Bert?
And with the greatest director on Broadway.
Oh, save the soft soap, Bert. I need this show as much as you do.
Wall Street got you too.
Yeah, you know the old saying, there's a horse's ass for every light on Broadway. Look, I've given everything I had to that glittering gulch out there. It's been a hell of a ride. But yeah, okay, the crash has got me down for the count. But I'm still Julian Marsh, damn it, and Pretty Lady's gonna put me back on top. Now let's talk about the cast.
Best in town. Billy Lawler as the juvenile.
You've got me and Maggie for the character parts.
And Dorothy Brock as the lead.
It's Brock I'm worried about. She hasn't had a hit in 10 years.
Ooh, I know, Julian, but we have to use her. She has Abner Dillon in her back pocket.
You know, Dylan's kitty cars. Hop on for the run, hop on for some fun on your kitty car. Dylan's kitty cars, beep, beep. And he's agreed to put up the whole 100,000, but only if she's the star.
She can't dance.
Well, I've thought of that. We're going to put a lot of girls around her and let her wave her arms about, and the audience will never know the difference.
I don't know, Maggie.
Wait, Julian, hold on a second.
here she
Actually, here
comes.
she
Be
comes.
nice,
Dorothy,
be nice.
may I
Don't
introduce
say a word.
you two?
I want to do this myself. Mr. Marsh, ever since I was a tiny little girl and saw my first Julian Marsh show, I dreamed of the day when I might work with the king of Broadway. At last, that day has come, and I am filled with pride, joy, and humility.
Thanks, Miss Brock. I'm feeling a little full myself. Now look, before we go any further, I'd like to try you out on one of the numbers.
Now, hold on there, Mr. Morris. Dorothy don't have to try out. She's already got a contract.
Mr. Dillon, what would I do without you? By the way, there were a few items you forgot to mention, so I wrote them in. Limousine, redecorated dressing room, private maid. No problem about the salary, I just added a 0.
Oh, now hold on a minute, Dorothy.
Of course, if there's any objection, I won't insist. We'll just pedal our kitty cars and you go pedal your fish.
You're not hearing me, Miss Brock. I would like to try you on one of the songs to see if you can handle the role.
If you're asking me to audition, Mr. Marsh, I'm afraid the answer is no.
Dorothy, hold on. It's not an audition. Julian just wants to check and see if the song's in the right key.
Yeah, let's try that song we did yesterday. Dorothy, you are going to love it. Now, Burton, I see you in this low down dive. Piano pounds out a hot jazz beat, and you enter and sing. Shadows on the wall, I can see them fall here and there, everywhere. Silhouettes in blue, dancing in the dew. Here am I, baby, where are you? In the shadows, let me come
Thank
sing
you, Maggie.
to you.
Maggie.
Let me hear a song
Maggie!
that I can sing.
That
What?
was fine.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay, well.
Oscar,
I'll
take
show
a
you.
3/4 time for Miss Brock.
Oh, Julian, we wrote that song
And down a tone from the top,
Okay.
Miss Brock.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marsh.
From the
but
top, Miss Brock.
shadows on the wall, I can see them fall here and there, everywhere. Silhouettes in blue, dancing in the dew. Here am I, where are you?
All right, that was fine. Mac, Andy, I need 2 shin busters. 1 down left, 1 down right. Miss Brock right here, if you please. Frankie, you got a scrim on 28? Bring it in. Oscar from the top of the course, nice and easy. Kill the work lights, Miss Brock, if you
In
please.
the shadows, let me come and sing. Ow.
That's okay, look straight forward.
To you. Let me dream a song that I can sing to you. Take me in your arms and let me cling to you. Let me linger long, let me live my song. In the winter, let me bring the spring to you. Let me feel that I mean everything to you. Love's old song will be new. In the shadows when I come and sing, in the shadows when I come and sing, in the shadows, in the shadows, in the shadows. Let me bring the spring to you. Let me feel that I mean everything to you. Love's old song will be new. In the shadows when I come and sing to you, dear. In the shadows when I come and sing to you.
Not bad, Miss Brock. Not bad.
Mr. Marsh, what does it take to get a compliment out of you?
That was a compliment, Miss Brock.
Wardrobe, where are you? How do you expect me to dance when these sleeves are halfway to the ground?
Hey, kid.
Pat!
What
What are you doing here?
I was in the town for some booking agents. I thought I'd drop by and see my best girl.
And what if Mr. Dillon had been here?
No.
No, Pat, it's too dangerous. Now, be a dear. Go take in a picture or
No,
something, and I'll
Dorothy,
meet you in my dressing
I
room.
can't take your money. It was okay in the old day when we were in vaudeville, but look at you. You're a star.
What difference does that make if we still care for each other? Pat, don't you think I hate meeting in corners like this? But isn't it better than not meeting at all? In the winter, let me bring the spring to you. Let me feel that I mean everything to you. Now run along, my dearest, and I'll see you in my dressing room at 5.
Dorothy,
Till 5, my darling.
Come along, girls. We only have an hour for lunch. Get a move on. Oh, hi. I've been looking for you. You left this on the piano. Don't worry. The bankroll's intact.
Thank you, Miss
Jones. Maggie Jones. You look like you could use some grub. How about putting the feedback on with me and the girls here?
No, I really shouldn't.
Well, no, I insist. No other questions.
Hey, Peggy, I've been looking all over for you. How about lunch?
I'm sorry, I just agreed to eat with Miss Jones and the girls.
Would you like to join us?
No, thanks. I'm looking for a mouthful, not an earful. But don't worry, I'll let you have a rain check.
Oh, and what makes tenors such wolves? I think it's the tight underwear they wear.
No, the tight underwear is what makes them tenors. Okay, girls, I'm going to take you to that lovely place with the windows.
The Astor Room?
No, the Automat.
Oh.
Okay, let's go to the Gypsy Tea Kettle. But you're going to have to dance your way there. I don't want you to waste any practice time.
But I don't know your steps.
Oh, that's no problem.
Oh, well, if you think you can pick them up, I'll show them to you.
Okay.
Okay. Now with the pullback. Oh, okay. Kid, you're...
I know!
Come on. Let's put it together from the beginning. A 5, 6, 7, 8.
What'll you have?
We will take 5 cups of boiling water and 1 tea bag.
Any gravy?
No, there's enough on the tablecloth, but we want 5 combination dinners and get the lead out. We're heavy tippers. Now, Peggy, are you sure you still want to get into show business after today?
Oh, more than ever. Can you imagine one day dancing on the same stage as Dorothy Brock?
I understand exactly how she feels. My grandmother felt the same way.
Well, I don't know how you can say that. Dorothy worked very, very hard to get where she is today. I remember her first show, girls. She made $30 a week and sent $100 home to her mother.
Yeah, let's face it, the only thing Brock has over anyone at this table is Abner Dillon.
Who's he?
Her sugar daddy.
Oh, her father.
Are you sure you're just 21? You can't get that dumb in just 21 years.
Kid, we're gonna have to teach you the Broadway facts of life.
Oh, don't worry about me. I learned all about men in Allentown.
Eugene O'Neill would have given his eye teeth to have written that line.
Oh, should we tell her about musicians?
The only thing she needs to know about musicians is that we keep them in the pit, as for a very, very good reason.
Well, I still wish I were in the show with you.
Oh, you will be, kid. If not this show, the next one. You're a looker, you can chirp like a bird, and you're pretty hot stuff in the step department, too. You hoofers are the luckiest ones in the whole darn business. So what if you had a little bad luck this AM? You've got everything to cheer you up right there at the end of your ankles. I'll tell you about it. If you're a melancholy case of the blues, I've got a remedy for you. If you've an ounce of rhythm down in those shoes, then I'll change your point of view. If you've been singing a sad and blue song,
Go into your dance.
until you learn how to sing a new song.
Go into your dance. Don't be complaining.
Learn how to smile
And if it's raining,
dance in the rain a while.
put off your sorrow until tomorrow. Go into your dance. Everybody does it.
Woohoo, girls!
Where's my lunch?
You girls dance. I'm gonna go eat.
Oh, save me something.
Jones.
To get a job in a Broadway chorus, go into your dance. Just stretch yourself and they can't ignore us. Go into your dance. If it's a two-step, give them a smile. If it's a new step, do it with grace and style. Or a beginner can be a winner.
Just give me a chance.
Shake your shoes and go into your dance. Come on, show us what you got. All together now. You wanna dance with us? You can't say no. Look at her feet, look at her feet. To get a job in a Broadway chorus, go into your dance. Just stretch yourself and they can't ignore us. Go into your dance. Shake your shoes and go into your.
Think you're doing? Here I am knocking my brains out trying to put a show on they'll pay good money to see, and you're out here on the streets giving it away for free. You kids get in there.
Thank you.
Well, this is great. Just great.
Is there something wrong, boss?
Wrong? We're shy one girl. That's what's wrong.
You told me to pick 2 dozen.
Plus 1 for good measure. I always pick 1 for good measure.
You didn't tell me that.
Don't give me any excuses. Just find me another girl.
I can have one here first thing in the morning.
Well, that's just ducky. I can hardly wait. I'm supposed to set the boardwalk number this afternoon. You know, I have half a mind just to go out to the first girl I see on the street and pick her the first dame who walks by and say, "Hey, you."
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Can you dance?
My name is Peggy Sawyer. I'm from Allentown, Pennsylvania, and I can do any tap step ever invented. Wings, cramp rolls, buffaloes, shuffles.
Allentown, Allentown, take it easy. You got the job. Andy, get her in there ready to rehearse at 2 o'clock sharp. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you the Mack truck that tried to run me down this morning?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Marsh. It will never happen again. I swear on my uncles and my cousins and my mother and my...
Relax, relax. Just get in there. Start learning those routines. We have a show to do.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Marsh.
Kids in costumes?
Yeah, boss.
All right, good. Get me Brock and Billy. I want to run the boardwalk number with the dialogue.
Yeah, we can't do the boardwalk number. Gladys is out with a cold.
We'll use Winnie.
No, boss. Winnie's in the number before. She can't make that change.
Then get me any girl. I want to run this number right now. Miss Brock, Billy, let's go. It is morning. The sun sparkles brightly on a section of the boardwalk of Atlantic City as we discover Rodney and Madeline. Madeline speaks.
Darling, why did you take so long to declare yourself? The answer is yes, of course. We'll live every day in a cottage by the sea, and every morning we'll have breakfast and kisses in bed. Oh my God.
And Rodney says,
"And will you always love me, Madeline?"
Yes, 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 yes.
Now Rodney declares his love, and they kiss.
Now hold on there, what's that fella doing to my Dorothy?
I'm just acting, Mr. Dillon.
I don't care what you call it. I ain't putting up my good money to see the woman I love be kissed by no actor.
All right, cut the kiss. Billy, just say the speech and improvise something.
Oh, Dorothy, I love you. I worship you. I adore you.
I don't know exactly how it started, but it started in fun. I just wanted someone to be gay with, to play with someone. But now I realize that I could never let you go, and I've come to tell you so. Every kiss, every hug seems to act just like a drug. You're getting to be a habit with me. Let me stay in your arms, I'm addicted to your charms. You're getting to be a habit with me. I used to think your love was something that I could take or leave alone. But now I couldn't do without my supply. I need you for my own. Oh, I can't break away, I must have you every day, as regularly as coffee or tea. You've got me in your clutches and I can't get free. You're getting to be a habit with me.
Good, nice and tight. Good. Pretty arm. Good.
Nice work, people. Keep it up. Good.
Strong arms, fellas.
Peggy, point your feet. We just did this. Come on.
Very
I'm
nice.
sorry.
Keep going. Stay with it. Whoa, Peggy, where are you going? You're going with the guys. What are the other girls doing?
Come on, Andy.
I'm
Look
sorry.
around.
Excuse me.
Stay with it.
Oh, excuse
Your
me.
partner is all alone
Oh,
now.
I'm so
He's
sorry.
the only
Come
one
on,
without
hurry.
someone,
Stay with
Sawyer.
it. This is your partner.
I'm sorry.
Go. Peggy, you're to his back.
Like that. I'm sorry.
Make this tight.
Good.
Come on, point your
Not too
feet,
wide,
guys.
not
What are
too
you doing?
wide.
Willard, take her down here. Hurry.
Tighten her up, Andy.
Peggy, where are you going?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold it! Hold
we just did
it!
this, I promise.
Who is that person?
She's new. Her name's Peggy. Are you all right, kid?
Oh, no.
She's fainted.
Thank God.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's not her fault. She didn't eat her lunch. I ate it. Oh, I'm
Billy,
sorry.
Mac, take her to Brock's dressing room. The rest of you, this is still a rehearsal. Andy, let's go back and pick up that section right before the pivot and clean it up.
All right, last section before the pivot, please. Let's go. Put your spikes. Good. Hey, fix it. All right, that's enough. Let's go.
What happened?
Easy, easy.
One of the kids fainted. Par for the course for our Marsh show. Get us some water, will ya?
Me?
Yes, yes, you. Do it.
okay.
And you better get back out there before the boss starts yelling for you.
When she comes to, tell her I'll be back as soon as I get my break. The name's Lawler. Billy Lawler.
Yeah, come on, Billy.
Hey, you okay, kid?
I guess I fainted.
Good guess.
But I guess I'm all right now.
Yeah. No, what? That's a bad guess. Now, how about I be your doctor for a little bit? What you need is some rest.
But the rehearsal isn't over.
No, it is, at least for you anyway. Now, how about as your doctor, my first prescription would sit on that shades. As your doctor, my second prescription would be, get those feet up. And as your doctor...
And I bet I know what the third
Dorothy,
prescription is.
I wasn't expecting you until...
It's quite obvious you weren't expecting me,
No,
doctor.
the kid fainted. They brought her in here until she came to.
And since when is my dressing room an emergency ward for every clumsy Corrine who throws a little fainting act? Now get her out of here before I prescribe some medication she won't like so much.
Oh, please, Miss Brock, I didn't mean
You
to...
shut up. And if my prescription upsets you, doctor, then you can just get out with her.
What the hell is going on in here? I'm trying to conduct a rehearsal on that stage. Who are you?
Pat Denning, Mr. Marsh. I was a guest of Miss Brock's.
Well, beat it. Miss Brock's official gentleman friend happens to be in the house. I do not want him to get any funny ideas.
Dorothy!
It's Abner. Pat, quick, behind the
Stay
shades.
where you are. Stay where you are. Come on in, Mr. Dillon. We were just having a little script conference.
Hello, Sugar Plum. Brought you these here posies.
Thank you.
Hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
No, not at all. We were just wrapping things up. As a matter of fact, let me introduce you to one of our dancers, Peggy Sawyer, and her boyfriend, Pat Denning.
Now, just a moment, Julian.
You know, Mr. Dillon, it's your fault this little conference is breaking up.
My fault.
That's right. Dorothy said she didn't want to talk about the script any longer because she wanted to be alone with you.
You mean that, Dorothy?
Of course, I mean it. What girl wouldn't want to be alone with you? Just look at yourself. Come on.
Mr. Denning, your presence in this dressing room has caused a great deal of unnecessary turmoil. I suggest such visits not occur again. And Mr. Denning, this kid's far too good a hoofer to lose her for a price of bowl of chili. Take her out and get her some lunch. Miss Brock, may I have a word with you, please?
Of course, Julian. Is it about the character I'm playing?
It's about the character you're playing around with. Look, I don't know what was going on in that dressing room, but pretty lady means far too much to me to let some gigolo stand in the way. I want you to give him up.
Aren't you a bit confused, Julian? You're the director of my show, not my personal life.
Well, when your personal life gets in the way of my show, I direct that too.
Mr. Marsh, I shall see whom I please, when I please, and no show is going to stand in my way. Ew.
Bert, I'm afraid we have ourselves a bit of a problem, but I think I've got myself a bit of a solution. Yeah, Nick Murphy, please.
Murphy? Julian, he's a killer. If you don't like the song, just say so.
I put one of his girlfriends in my last show. Trust me, he owes me a favor. Yeah, hello, Nick, Julian Marsh. Yeah, look, I'm calling about a bit of a problem I'm having over here. You see, there's a fella been hanging around our rehearsals by the name of Pat Denning. Yeah. I was thinking since you were right across the street, maybe you could send a couple of the boys over and maybe persuade him to make himself scarce over the next few weeks. Uh-huh. All right. Well, thank you, Nick. Pleasure doing business with you. And that, I believe, is the end of that.
Julian, I just got a call from Atlantic City. They canceled our booking, but
What?
everything's all right. We picked up a week at the Art Street Theater in Philadelphia.
But all of our shows have been in Atlantic City.
Yeah, well, maybe Philly will change your luck.
He's right.
Come on, let's get packing. I'm grabbing my hat and coat.
I'm leaving the cat a note. Quick, call me a ferry boat getting out of town.
Sorry I couldn't take your place any nicer, but the old purse strings are a bit frayed at the moment. Yes? I'll tell him.
Yeah, this is so you don't forget.
Oh,
Pat, who was that?
a friend with advice. Hey, do you work for the company?
Yeah?
I'd like you to get a message to Miss Dorothy Brock. Tell her that Pat Denning has joined the stock company and won't be returning for 6 months. No forwarding address.
Where is that stock company?
Philadelphia.
I gotcha.
Oh. I'm shining my traveling shoes. Big scoop in the Daily News. Who's saying it's toodaloo's getting out of town?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to go to Philadelphia. My contract says I must play out of town in Atlantic City.
I got a letter for you, Miss Brock. Some fella left it last night.
But Dorothy, why don't you want to go to Philadelphia?
Who says I don't want to go to Philadelphia? I want to go to Philadelphia. My contract says I must play out of town in Philadelphia.
All right, you have everything. Hats, coats, trunks, dogs, cats, canaries. Let's get them on board. That dress rehearsal in Philly starts at 8 o'clock sharp. Let's get moving.
My neighbors are awful nice. They promise to feed the mice. Hey, Iceman, don't need your ice getting out of town. Here's our garden going bye-bye, and we're shouting hurrah. We're setting the spearheading for hot shot. Hot shot, 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 hot shot, shot, shot. A new kind of company. It's just magnetizing me. Like
The company got you here to Philadelphia, but it is up to you to get us out of here alive. There are 25 musicians in that pit just dying to go on overtime, so let's get this dress rehearsal started. One more thing, some of the scenery and costumes haven't arrived yet. We'll be adding those as we go. Do not let it throw you. Maestro, we're late. Let's go.
All right. Everybody make sure that your luggage is here on the car, okay? Yes, it is your suitcase. Good, your suitcase.
What's my note?
Be glad your suitcase
What
made
is
here,
it?
okay?
What?
Yes, we have enough hats.
Mac! Mac, please! Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Who writes the words and music for all the girly shows? No one cares and no one knows. Who is the handsome hero? Some villain always frames. But who cares if there's a plot or not? When they've got a lot of dames. What do you go for? Go see a show for. Tell the truth, you go to see those beautiful dames. You spend your dough for bouquets that grow for all those cute and cunning, young and beautiful dames. Dames are temporary flames. To you, dames, you don't recall their names, do you? But their caresses and home addresses linger in your memory. All those beautiful in your memory. See those beautiful in your memory. All those beautiful days.
was damn good.
Too damn good. I am the star of this show, Julian, and I don't appreciate making my entrance 10 seconds before the blackout.
Are you suggesting I bring you on after the blackout?
I'm suggesting that you redo the dance to suit my talents.
That might make it a rather short number, Miss Brock.
You'll regret that remark, Mr. Marsh. You may be the director of this show, but I'm driving the kiddie car. Move.
All right, for the rest of you, you've earned it. I want you to go out, relax, forget all about Pretty Lady until tomorrow. But when you come back, I want you to give the performance of your lives. Andy, company dismissed.
All right, company dismissed.
Company dismissed.
Wait, Millie. Hey, everything on a hanger this time. I don't want anything on the floor. Did you hear me? Everything on a hanger, please. Willard, come on. I'm going to check some spot cues.
Hey, Peggy, I'll finish changing and I'll meet you at the stage door.
Be there in a minute, Billy. Are you coming to the party tonight, Mr. Marsh?
Huh?
To the Regency Club. Miss Jones and Mr. Barry just invited everyone. Is something funny?
You are. Eyes shining like a kid at Christmas, dreaming of parties and opening nights, the tinsel and glitter of musical comedy. Just look at yourself. A speck of dust on this stage, indistinguishable from the 40 other specks of dust that I put there.
I know that, Mr. Marsh. But put all of those specks together and you have something alive and beautiful that can reach out to 1,000 people we've never even seen before.
Broadway dreams, Sawyer. We've all had them.
Well, I mean to hold on to mine, Mr. Marsh.
So did I. Sweet dreams, kid.
They are. I'm a speck of dust in your show.
Andy! Andy, where the hell are you?
I'm right here, boss. I have all the notes typed out, all 7 pages.
You know, the notes can wait. I've just decided to take some of my own advice and forget about everything until tomorrow. You know, Jones and Barry are throwing a party at the Regency Club. Come on, let's go dream a little.
Matt, are you sure that there were no calls for me?
No, Miss Brock.
I need another drink. Hey, play something gay, will ya? Something not from the show.
Hey, another one of those and they're gonna build a bridge over you.
Another crap like that and they'll build a monument over you.
Did not turn around, you disappeared. How's that feel, sweetie pie?
Like a dead wet cobra.
Go right there.
What in the world is eating you tonight?
I finally figured out what the show needs. A few more songs by Irving Berlin. Now get away from me and take Buffalo Bill with you.
Hey, listen, I got $100,000 on this show. You better not be giving me the air.
So I better not give you the air, huh? Well, then how about just a few bubbles?
No!
Now get on your kiddie car and pedal back to Tulsa, you beached whale!
Oh my God.
She didn't mean that, Abner. You know, she's all excited about the show opening tomorrow.
Ain't gonna be no opening, not with Dorothy Brock. She's out of the show.
Wrong. Brock opens tomorrow night as scheduled. Don't be a fool, Dylan. You gotta toss away all that money because of a dame.
My funeral, ain't it?
Yeah, the funeral of a half 100 kids who've been tapping their feet off to give you a show you'd be proud of. You gotta toss them out on the street too?
You wouldn't do that, would you, Mr. Dillon?
Not after all you've done for us.
But she called me a whale and a cobra.
Well, Abner, and show me this. That's a compliment. What you need is some fun. You don't need that old Dorothy. How about going in the back room and I will sing you the song to my last 6 musicals. Come on, sugar plum.
I don't care how many hotels you've tried. Try the Belvedere too. And now.
Julian, I don't know what's gotten into her. She was fine last night.
I smell a rat, Bert, and his initials are Pat Denning.
Hello, Belvedere. Have you a Pat Denning there? You do? Well, give him to me.
Hey boss, it's Flo at the switchboard. She's an old friend of mine, and she just told me that Dorothy Brock has been calling all around town asking for Pat Denning.
I was right. Denning's in town.
Oh, Pat, I can't go on like this. I've tried to forget you, but I can't. So please, come back at once. At once.
Hey, Peggy, how about the next dance?
In a minute, Billy.
So, what are you gonna do about Denning, boss?
Call Nick Murphy. I think he's got a couple of Philadelphia cousins who might just be able to handle the situation.
Pat, I can't take it anymore. I can't.
Dorothy, will you calm down? Tell me what's wrong.
In a minute, just hold me, Bert. Hold me and never let go.
All right, it's all set. A couple of the boys will be over in about 10 minutes, and they better not find Denning here.
Hey, Peggy, how about the next dance?
Oh, I'm sorry, Billy, but a friend of mine is in trouble.
A man friend or a lady friend?
A man, but...
I get it. Good night, Peggy.
Billy.
Something the matter, Billy?
Not anymore. Come on, let's have some fun.
Who is it?
It's Peggy Sawyer, Miss Brock.
Peggy Sawyer. Oh, the fainting violet that Mr. Denning took out to dinner last week.
Is Mr. Denning here? Pat, there's going to be trouble.
You're darn right there is, unless you get the hell out of here.
Now, hold on just a second, Dorothy. Peggy, what's wrong?
Two men, friends of Murphy.
Don't you tell me to hold on a second. And how come you're sticking up for her in the first place?
It's okay, you don't understand.
I think I understand all too well.
No, no, you don't.
Get out of here. The both of you.
Please, Miss
Now,
Brock,
Peggy,
I didn't mean
Peggy.
to make...
Now, Dorothy,
I said the both of you.
is that really the way you want it?
That's the way I want it. Get out.
Now,
Out.
Dorothy, go.
Out. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. 'Cause I only have eyes for you, dear. The moon may be high, but I can't see a thing in the sky. 'Cause I only have eyes for you. I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. We were there, you and I, and though millions of people go by, now they all disappear from you, and I only have eyes for you. We were there, you and I, and though millions of people go by, now they all disappear from view, and I only have eyes for you.
Thank you. All right. Listen, it's opening night, okay? We made it, finally. All this work, it's paying off. And listen, hey, All you and everyone in the wings, I'm proud of you guys. You put in a ton of work and it's showing off, okay? Now put on a performance that shows that hard work or I will retract that statement. You hear me? Okay, let's get Q55, please.
I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue.
You are here, so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from your. 'Cause I only have eyes for you.
Boss, this is the best out-of-town opening we've had. They love it.
Yeah, they're not gonna love it for long if we don't speed up these changes. Mac, where's the next cue?
I'm just waiting for the girls to get into place, Mr. Marsh.
Come on, here they come, here they
All
come.
right, Q60, please.
You got it!
Now pull it out! I gotta wait for the gun to stick.
It's stuck. Now pull it up before it falls off.
Watch out for the subway grating!
I got it! Well, what is it, a penny?
A nickel.
Oh,
Would you hold your horses and let me get the joint off?
a dime!
We're in the money. We're in the money.
We've got a lot of what it takes to get along.
We're in the money. The skies are sunny.
Old man depression, you are through. You've done us wrong. We never see a headline, found a red line today. And when we see the landlord, we can look that guy right in the eye.
We're in the money. Come on, my honey.
Like a Mars show should. Great. But this is the number that counts. Send them out to the intermission buzzing, and that's the ball game.
Great. We have nothing to worry about. This number is the best in the act.
Well, this finale is not going to be much of a finale if Brock doesn't get out here. Dorothy, where the hell are you?
There's no need to shout, Julian. I can hear you.
Well, you're on in about 10 seconds.
I've never missed a cue in my life. When I do, you can take me to task, not before.
Excuse me, Miss Brock. I just wanted to explain about last night.
I don't want an explanation from you.
But Miss Brock,
Get away from me. The farther, the better.
Quiet, quiet, you're on.
In the heart of little old New York, you'll find a thoroughfare. It's the part of little old New York that runs into Times Square. A crazy quilt that Wall Street Jack built. If you've got a little time to spare, I want to take you there. Come and meet those dancing feet on the avenue I'm taking you to.
Bring it in! What the hell happened?
She pushed me, Sawyer!
Damn it, Sawyer, what were you doing out of line?
I wasn't out of line.
She pushed me. I want her fired.
You little fool. Take your things and get out of here. No one steps out of line in the Mars show. You're fired! May I have your attention, please? Miss Dorothy Brock has had an accident and will not be able to continue with tonight's performance of Pretty Lady. Ladies and gentlemen, your tickets will be refunded at the box office. House lights!
Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be a 15-minute intermission.
word?
No, Billy, we're waiting on a doctor.
Well, Doc, what is it?
I'm afraid it's broken. Compound fracture. It'll be months before she's able to walk again.
Are you nuts? She's got a show to do tomorrow night.
She's a trooper. Put an ace bandage on it. She'll be fine.
I don't think you understand. Miss Brock has a broken ankle. She won't even be able to stand up.
We'll get another doctor.
Yes.
A second opinion.
Yes, we got a
Quiet, quiet. We don't have a star. Without a star, we don't have a show. We're closing.
No,
Julia,
we
we
cannot,
can't
you
close.
cannot
We
do
still
that,
have
Julia.
My decision is final. No star, no show. Tell the kids to clean out their dressing rooms. Pretty Lady closes tonight.
The show is closing!
The show is closing.
The show is closing.
How am I supposed to get Sing tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. The sun may never ever shine, but tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Somewhere the weather's fine.
Long ago, one fine day, some philosopher was heard to say,
There's a sunny side to every situation.
and the same applies to you. Is philosophy still true? There's a funny side to every situation.
Relax. Don't have to pay income tax.
You've no job, so just pretend it's your vacation. Thumb your nose and pitch a tent. Every situation has a sunny side. Sing tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. The sun may never ever shine, but tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Somewhere the weather's fine. With no bonds and no stocks in your little safe deposit box, you can never be affected by inflation.
When your car is out of gas, then no red lights you can pass.
Every situation has a sunny side. Every situation has a sunny.
Wait a minute! Why does the show have to close?
Because our star broke her ankle.
So, we get someone to replace her.
Someone to replace Brock? Someone to replace Brock? What about Marilyn Eaton?
She's in London.
Mary McKay? Hollywood. Ooh, Nora Sinclair. She sings, she dances, she acts, and has been for the past 50 years.
Wait! I know someone who could do it!
Who?
Peggy Sawyer!
That kid?
Yes! Peggy! She's got a voice that'll panic him and she can dance rings around Brock.
She does got something.
And she sure is pretty.
It might be worth a try! Oh, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Wait a minute! We don't have to close the show.
What?
We've got someone right in the company who can replace Brock.
My dear Miss Riley, if there was someone in the company with that much talent, don't you think I would have noticed her?
Maybe not in this case.
Look, we're wasting our time.
Wait, Julian. Listen, isn't anything better than closing the show? Give her a chance to tell us who it is.
All right, who is she?
Peggy Sawyer.
That kid!
Yes! Peggy! She's got a voice that'll panic him and she can dance rings around Brock.
A raw beginner, and this is her first job in the chorus.
But she is the best dancer in the line, boss.
That's not gonna carry a show. Look, Brock is such an easy performer, she has you all fooled. It takes years of experience to develop that kind of style.
Unless this kid has it naturally, which she just might have.
Do you know how many pages she would have to learn? Not to mention the dances and the routines?
She's young. Kids can do anything.
You could put the dancing back in the show, boss.
It's your passion.
It's worth a shot, isn't it, Julian?
All right, send her in.
Wait a second. There's one hitch. You just fired her.
Oh, but it might not be too late to get her back. She's taking the 1110 to Allentown. That gives you 20 minutes to get down to Broad Street Station.
So what are you gonna do, boss?
Get her off that train. I want Sawyer in New York by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, ready to work.
You mean we ain't staying here in Philadelphia?
And waste $10,000 a night, our only chance is to ship the show back to New York, beat the part into her in 36 hours, and open cold on Thursday night. Now get moving.
Let's go. Let's go.
No, wait. This is my job. I fired her. It's up to me to get her back.
Julian, I can go.
I said I'll go. Thank you, Annie. You may have done me quite a favor.
Anytime, Mr. Marsh. Anytime.
Ew.
Okay, kids. We are going to give him 15 minutes to convince her, and then we'll bring in the big guns.
We did it. Oh, I'm so excited.
Sawyer, you're angry with me. I can't blame you. It's not easy being fired.
You did me a favor, Mr. Marsh. It might not have been easy, but I got the message loud and clear. Go back to where you came from, Miss Peggy Sawyer. And that's just what I'm going to do.
Miss Sawyer, I have come here to apologize for what happened and to ask you to come back.
I have a train to catch, Mr. Marsh.
Come back and take over Dorothy Brock's role in Pretty Lady. Her ankle is broken. She's out of the show. If you think you can do it, the part is yours.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marsh, but show business isn't for me. I'm going back to Allentown.
What was that word you just said? Allentown? I'm offering you the chance to star in the biggest musical Broadway has seen in 20 years, and you say Allentown? Now listen, Sawyer, and listen good. You might not give a damn about me, but think of all those kids you'll be throwing out of work if you don't do this. Think of all the songs that will wither and die if you don't get up there and sing them. Think of all the scenery that will never be seen, the costumes never worn, the orchestrations never heard. Think of Pretty Lady and the thrill and pleasure it could bring to millions. Think of musical comedy, the most glorious words in the English language. Sawyer, think of Broadway, damn it. Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip-hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway, the rumble of a subway train, the rattle of the taxis, the daffodils who entertain, at Angelo's and Maxie's, when a Broadway baby says goodnight. It's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old Broadway. Come on, Sawyer.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway.
The hidey-hi and whoop-de-doo.
The lullaby of Broadway. The band begins to go to toe, and everyone goes crazy. You rock-a-bye your baby round till everything gets hazy. Hush-a-bye, I'll buy you this and that. You hear your daddy saying, then she goes home to her flat and sleeps all day. Good night, baby. Good night.
Milkman's on his way.
Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old Broadway.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway. The hickory and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway.
The rumble of the subway train, the rattle of the taxi.
The daffodils who entertain until the dawn.
I'll do it!
Listen to the lullaby of Broadway. The hidey-hi and whoop-de-doo. The lullaby of Broadway. And then begins to go to town, and everyone goes crazy. Rock-a-bye your baby round and sleep all day.
Listen to the lullaby of Need to get started. Seen Sawyer? Sawyer, you're 2 minutes late.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marsh. I was looking for my good luck scarf.
Sawyer, Pretty Lady opens on this stage in exactly 36 hours. You have 25 pages, 10 songs, and 6 routines to learn by 8:30 tomorrow night. Do you think you can do it? Sawyer, do you think you can do it?
Yes, Mr. Marsh, I can.
All right, then we begin. Oscar, Mac, where the hell's the piano? Andy, look, I'm going to start with the opening number. We'll work through that and all the songs and the routines and then go back and work the scenes. There'll be a 5-minute break every hour for food or coffee, a full 15 minutes every 4 hours for rest. And no one on the stage unless I call for them.
All right, clear the stage.
By tomorrow night, I'll either have a live leading lady or a dead chorus girl. All right, let's get going. Come on, Andy.
We're ready. Opening. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3,
All right,
4,
be sharp.
5, 6, 7,
Be
8.
sharp.
2 more. 5.
Nice.
Good. Now add the
Smile,
turn.
Allentown. You're not
1,
on the
2,
back
3,
row
4,
anymore.
5, 6. Good. Plant it. Burn.
All right, nice,
Good.
good.
Keep going.
Pick him up. Good.
Good.
All right,
we're
shadow
gonna go down the
walks.
back for shadow walks.
Thank
All right,
you.
Peggy, this is now in 3.
Lyrical.
Change your tempo. Come on.
Elegant. That's right.
Good, Peggy.
Stay together.
Stay close to Robin here. Whoa, where
Too
are you
wide,
going?
Andy.
Robin is right here.
Andy.
Come on. You know what? Hey,
I'm
we're gonna do it
sorry.
again from the beginning, please, Oscar. Actually, no. Let's go from the balances. All right, this time, stay close to Robin. There you go. All right, but get that right knee up
Good.
sharp. Come on.
All right, bring in James.
Better.
Very pretty.
Very nice, lady.
Andy, where is she?
Whoa, hey, where you going?
All right.
Come on, stay
Have
with
it.
them.
Okay.
Very nice, lady.
So I guess you need a hat
Come
for
on,
this
boys.
one.
Pick it up.
All right. There you go.
Make her
All
look
right.
good.
Hats together, boys. Nice.
All right, Peggy, you're turning left.
Left.
Yes, Peggy, go.
Left, right, just smile when you do it.
Hey, you're spotting. That's why you're dizzy. Come on.
Good, good.
There you go.
And step
Better,
back.
boys.
All right, nice. Andy, give the rest of them a break. I want to work the love scene. Have Billy come in, please.
Oh, please, Mr. Marsh, I'm exhausted. Can't we just stop for a minute?
Sawyer, it is 6:30. That curtain goes up in exactly 2 hours. It is either now or never. I want to take it from Jim's entrance. Come on, from Jim's entrance.
Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come.
No, that's impossible. You're greeting the man you love. Make it mean something. Something like this. Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come. Try it again.
Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come.
No. Sawyer, have you never been in love? Never had a man take you in his arms and crush you to him and kiss you? Now say the line.
Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come.
Again.
Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come.
One more time.
Whoa.
Jim, they didn't tell me you were here. It was grand of you to come.
That's it.
Whoa.
Places for the finale.
Break it up. All right,
Places for the finale.
finale. Okay, you can see your finale.
Oh, Mr. Marsh.
Let's go. from the
Mr.
top.
Marsh. Oh, no, I can't do it, Andy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
doing,
I can't.
Julian, you pushed her too far.
I had to. That curtain goes up in 45 minutes. If she doesn't have this part deep in her gut, she'll never get through. And that goes for the rest of you. Andy, take him down to the lounge and work on those last 16 bars.
All right. Everyone, down in the lounge. Come on.
They said I'd find you here.
Miss Brock.
Pat, leave us alone.
Dorothy, is now the time. They just called half hour.
I've got some things to say to Miss Sawyer. Go. So you're going to take my place.
I'm so sorry, Miss Brock. I know how difficult this must be.
Do you? I'm not sure. When I started for the theater this afternoon, I wanted to tear your heart out. I wanted to hate you. I wanted to see you fail. You singing my songs, wearing my costumes, playing my role. But sitting there in that theater and watching you rehearse, I found I couldn't hate you because you're good. Maybe even better than I would have been. The public wants youth, freshness, beauty, and Peggy, that's what you've got. Only, I'm getting something too. For the past 10 years, the theater has kept me away from the only thing I've ever really wanted, and it was a broken ankle that finally made me realize it. Pat Denning and I were married this morning.
Oh, Miss Brock!
I have only one last wish for you, my dear. Get out there and be so swell, you'll make me hate you. Sawyer, one more thing. I hope you won't mind, but it's about the next to closing number. You have got to take it easy. Let the audience come to you. Would you let me show you what I mean?
I would appreciate it very much, Dorothy.
Life begins when somebody's eyes look into your own. Life begins when you get your guy all alone. From morning until twilight, I don't know I'm alive, but I know love begins at age 45. The stars are gonna twinkle and shine this evening about 8:45. His loving arms are gonna tenderly twine around me about 8:45. I know I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I'm gonna hurry there. I'll be waiting where the lane begins, waiting for him on needles and pins, and then the world is gonna be mine. This evening about 8:45. I know I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I'm gonna hurry there. I'll be waiting where the lane begins, waiting for him on needles and pins, and then the world is gonna be mine. This evening about 8:45. Pat, get me out of here.
Thank you, Miss Brock.
Right away.
Oh, Peggy! Are you nervous, hon?
That's a pretty dumb question. Of course she's nervous.
But she'll pull through, won't you, kid?
She's gotta come through. Not for Jones or Barry or any of those stuffed shirts out there. But for us, the kids in the line. You're not just Peggy Sawyer tonight. You're every girl who's ever kicked up a heel in the chorus. Now get out there in front, kid, and show them what we can do.
Oh, Annie, Diane, Lolly, Phil, I'll do my best, I promise.
Your best? That's not good enough. I need better than your best. I need sheer, unadulterated brilliance. Now, what are you girls doing hanging around? Get in your places for the opening. Sawyer, I want to talk with you.
Julian, it's 8:40. We have got to call places.
All right, they've waited this long, they can wait another minute. Now listen, and listen hard. 100 people, 100 jobs, $100,000. 5 weeks of grind and blood and sweat. And it all depends on what you do out there tonight. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Here comes Marsh with another one of his pep talks. But this is the last of them, Sawyer, and it comes from the heart. Our hopes, our futures, our lives are in your hands. Now make them shine with your golden talent.
Julian, we must begin.
All right, tell them to take the house to half. Sawyer, you're going out there a youngster. but you've got to come back a star.
Now that we have had the rice and flowers, the knot is tied.
I can visualize such happy hours close by your side.
The honeymoon in store is one that you'll adore. I'm gonna take you for a ride.
You'll go home and get your panties, I'll go home and get my panties, and away we'll go.
Ooh, off we're gonna shuffle, shuffle off to Buffalo.
To Niagara in a sleeper, there's no honeymoon that's cheaper, and the train goes slow.
Ooh, off we're gonna shuffle, shuffle off to Buffalo. Someday the stork may pay a visit and leave a little souvenir, just a little cute. What is it? We'll discuss that later, dear. For a little silver quarter, we can have the Pullman Porter turn the lights down low. Ooh, off we're gonna shuffle, shuffle off to Buffalo.
You'll go home and get your clothes, I'll go get my these and those, and away we'll go. Off we're gonna shuffle, shuffle off to Buffalo. To Niagara in a sleeper, there's no honeymoon that's cheaper, and the train goes slow. Off we're gonna shuffle, shuffle off to Buffalo. Someday the stork may pay a visit and leave a little souvenir, just a little cute. What is it? But we'll discuss that later, dear. For a little silver quarter, we can have the Pullman Porter turn the lights down low. Off we're gonna shuffle, shuffle off to Buffalo.
Matrimony is baloney. She'll be wanting alimony in a year or so. Still she goes and shuffles, shuffles off to Buffalo. When she knows as much as we know, she'll be on her way to Reno while he still has dough. She'll give him the shuffle when they're back from Buffalo. So if you're wise, you'll sew two trousseaux, one for getting wet, of course, and the second trousseau you can wear for your divorce. First you serve him with subpoena, then you take him to the cleaners, then it's so long, Joe. Give the bomb a shuffle when you're back from Buffalo.
is it? What the hell's wrong?
I don't know if I can do the rest of the show. I can't remember a single lyric.
You will do the rest of the show, and without any mistakes, and without this thing either. I'm Julian Marsh, damn it, and I say you will.
In the heart of little old New York, you'll find a thoroughfare. It's the part of little old New York that runs into Times Square. A crazy quilt that Wall Street Jack built. If you've got a little time to spare, I want to take you there. Come and meet those dancing feet on the avenue I'm taking you to. Come and meet those dancing feet on the avenue I'm taking you to, 42nd Street. Hear the beat of dancing feet. It's the song I love, the melody of 42nd Street. Little nifties from the 50s, innocent and sweet. Sexy ladies from the 80s who are indiscreet. They're side by side, they're glorified. Where the underworld can be the elite. Where the underworld can be the elite. 42nd Street.
to cut out the waterworks. We got a party to go to.
My place. Booze is on me, but everyone kicks in 2 bits for the eats. You're gonna be there, aren't you, Peggy? The whole shindig's in your honor.
Of course she is. Escorted by Mr. Billy Lawler himself.
Girlie, you were just swell. Anytime you want a kitty car, you just say the word.
Peggy, I am so proud of you. We're having a little party at the Ritz in your honor. Come on, let's go.
I'll be there in a minute, Miss Jones.
We'll see you at the Ritz.
Billy, can you believe it? They love the show!
They love you. And that goes double for me. Now come on, we got a party to get to.
Well, wait, Billy, I don't know if I can. What about the party at the Ritz? Billy? Am I really a star?
From now on and forever.
And stars can do anything they want.
Anything.
Then I want to go to the kids' party. Wait, Billy!
You haven't changed your mind, have you?
Of course not. I'll be along in a minute. Meet me at the stage door.
Okay, but just 1 minute. You know how impatient us tenors are.
Mr. Marsh.
Peggy, what's the matter with me? In all the excitement, I forgot to congratulate you. Congratulations, kid.
Thank you, Mr. Marsh. But you and I both know who was really out there on that stage tonight. Sure, I sang the songs and said the lines and did the steps. But you, well, you were inside me pulling the strings. So I congratulate you.
You're quite a girl, Miss Peggy Sawyer. Quite a girl. And you're on your way to becoming quite a star. You've broken through, Peggy. You're the 1,000,000-to-1 shot that comes home a winner. For years to come, little chorus girls will go to auditions and say to themselves, who knows, maybe I could come out of this the next Peggy Sawyer. All I would ask is that you be the kind of star those little girls would want you to be. Shine your light over this glittering gulch we call 42nd Street. Give it your talent, your strength, your youth. But try, if you can, not to give it all your heart, because it's a very loving heart, and I wouldn't want to see it broken. Now look, go on to the Ritz, enjoy yourself, have some fun.
I'm going to the kids' party.
I was right. You're quite a girl.
Good night, Mr. Marsh.
Good night, Allentown. Hey, where is the kids' party?
It's at Lorraine's. The address is on the call board. And Mr. Marsh. It would be grand. Grand! Grand! If you'd come.
Come and meet those dancing feet on the avenue I'm taking you to 42nd Street. Hear the beat of dancing feet. It's the song I'd love, the melody of 42nd Street. Little nifties from the 50s, innocent and sweet. Sexy ladies from the 80s who are indiscreet. They're side by side, they're glorified, where the underworld can meet the elite. Naughty, bawdy, gaudy, sporty. 42nd Street. your attention for just a second, please? Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to call two people on the stage who are not going to want to come up here. I'd like to have Rob and Jen Reed please join us here on the stage. I'm Julian Marsh, and I say so. Please come here.
Congratulate you guys on 10 years of Showtime Theater Company. For those of you that don't know, 42nd Street is a really special show for Jen and Rob. Doing it professionally is where they first met each other, so without this show, we might not be here with you guys right now. So we are so thankful for the two of you. You have touched so many lives over the past 10 years, including my own, very much. So we are very grateful that you have brought this company and this family for us to our community. So thank you, we love you guys.
Thank you.